The Yellow Brick Road. This video does not reflect the actual views of real people. These are actors playing a role to entertain audiences. No persons or animals were harmed in the making of this video. Gosh, I love YouTube and I love Google.
Welcome to the Yellow Brick Road. I'm Jordan, this is James, and today we will be talking about our identity. Now, if you look in our back catalog, we rebutted Jordan Peterson's notion of what identity is. Of course, he was talking more about the gender roles and things like whatever the fuck. But this one's going to be strictly race. I don't even think this video doesn't need an introduction. We're just going to go right in.
You mean?
After I close this. Yeah. So, this is Richard Spencer. Who are we? That's a worthy question. And please don't discount this because I'm of dark origin. We try to be fair here. But we also make fun of people, so.
You see, I'm really green. I just stay inside too much.
We fairly make fun of people.
Who are you? I'm not talking about your name or your occupation. I'm talking about something bigger.
Pause, first of all.
I already like that.
Yeah.
Not talking about your occupation, what the fuck you do.
Mm-hmm.
Not talking about your favorite car, whatever. Like, who are you? I like that. Let's see where he goes from here.
Something deeper. I'm talking about your connection to a culture, a history, a destiny.
My destiny, huh?
I'm okay with the destiny part, but the culture and the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, that sounds a lot like in the same category as occupation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll go here no matter what.
Are you born with a culture, or do you learn a culture? Are you like raised in and conditioned in a part of a culture?
Sorry, Eminem, you're gonna like rock and slacks and all these other stereotypical things. I'm sorry, we can't even put you in Michigan. Can't put you in Detroit.
So he's not talking about your job, but he's talking about your culture. Those sound like outside in, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like external influence on someone's internal identity.
Sure.
Like a job.
Yeah.
Or your name. Yeah. Maybe that's why I didn't bring those up in the beginning little speech he had.
Like, it's like, someone says, my friend Skeeter. You instantly think of a 121-pound guy who's 6'1", plays a banjo. It's like,
I think of Doug, the cartoon.
I'm thinking
he's more bluish and
whatever. I'm just saying. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying. Oh, like, have we been like adopting that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just we automatically like, oh, Skeeter. Yeah.
We call that the super ego. Also known as, we sort of say culture. But I don't want to bore you with psychology. Let's get into the dirt.
An identity that stretches back and flows forward for centuries. An identity you can glimpse in the face of a grandparent or your child. An identity you know through experience.
Those all sound like things that you don't have control over, that you has no control over, that he's talking about, right?
Which means he doesn't know what identity is.
It's like, who are you? And you're like, well, look at my grandparents. And like, no, you're pointing away from yourself.
Yeah.
Who are you? Who are you
it's
within
something internal?
Who are you within this culture?
Yeah. Not
how the culture shapes you.
Yeah. I'm not saying that like something can't have effect,
Yeah.
Like external forces can't have effect on how you become yourself, There's events that take place, but it's definitely internal work. It can't be, look at my dad. That's me. It's like, what? No. Like, no, man.
You have to choose these things.
Well, yeah, it's a choice.
That's the point.
It's
That's
a choice. Yeah.
That's the you part.
Yeah.
Is you choosing to say
This
that
isn't-
I identify with
yeah.
this culture.
This isn't set in stone.
Yeah. And then
You have
even
no choice.
even with that, that's just your subjective experience of the culture. It's
Yeah.
not the culture itself.
Yeah. Unless
Right.
then, if you have no control, then there's no freedom. Then this whole shit's backwards, man.
The culture is really just a ghost floating around in the air
Yeah.
that you're subjectively putting a definition on, and you're either agreeing with it or disagreeing with it,
Yeah.
or agreeing with parts and discarding other parts. So this isn't saying much to me yet.
Through people, through places, through music. Our ancestors had a very strong sense of their identity. They could say, I'm a Roman, I'm a Saxon, I'm a Dane. Some could say, I'm a European.
That says nothing of who you are.
Absolutely nothing.
That's just where you're born.
And it's contradicting to what he said in the beginning.
Is that Ford?
That looks like Ford.
Is that Henry Ford?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there.
He helped the Nazis.
Yeah,
Wasn't he an admirer of
something like
Adolf
that.
Hitler?
Something like that.
Ah. Check out the Corporation documentary.
This is like highly contradicting to what he said in the beginning. I'm not talking about what you do. I'm like, it's the same shit, man. I'm a janitor. I'm African. I'm Italian. That's who I am. It's like, shut the fuck up. No, it's not.
Well, if you look at it logically, that means you had to, as some sort of floating spirit thing, you had to choose your parents and choose where you're born at and all that. And I have no problem with that. But you're not bringing it towards spirituality if you have that type of thinking. If you're going that way, you have to bring some sort of metaphysical answers to the table. And he's just going with typical external social things. Right?
Yeah.
There is no God. I can't see it. That type of answer.
We need an
I
X. We need
don't
an
see it.
X-ray.
This is not
We need an
there.
X-ray to see a broken spirit. I see.
I can't see your identity, so it must be what I can see on paper.
It's ridiculous.
See your skin color? Look at those are baggy pants. You must like hip hop. I can see your identity right on the surface.
To be exiled from their communities and identities would have been a fate worse than death. Today, we seem to have no idea
Sorry.
who we are.
Go back.
We're rootless. I'm a Saxon. I'm a Dane. Some could say I'm a European. To be exiled from their communities and identities would have been a fate worse than death.
Pause it. You can't exile me from my identity and who I am, especially when you know. You can't.
And that's anybody. That's the conditioned person, right? You grow up, let's say you're in your family and you're conditioned. You're conditioning yourself to be like, this person provides safety and survival with me. And then they kick you out and you'll feel like, oh shit. And then also the you part, growing an affection for these people, and they kick you out and it's like, oh shit, the people I love are kicking me to the side.
Yeah, it's like let's say like I'm like
That's anything.
I'm kicked out of the town. I have to go.
That's-
Like I'm
yeah.
not allowed back in. It's like in no way, shape, or form does that ever defeat me. As far as like, well, you have no more identity.
Yeah.
It's like what?
That's
Absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yeah. There's a reason Eminem took offense to what Lord Jamar Lord Jamar
I
said.
think.
Like, you're a guest in the house of hip hop.
It's like,
It's like,
yeah.
It's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah. It's like that shows like, oh, you're still there, huh? Well,
Yeah. So far, this has nothing to do with race. So, I guess he's right then, right? If you're kicked out of your cultural home that you created, right? You're kicked out of it. And it's like, oh shit, those are the people I want to be around. I got kicked out of it. But he might be talking about actual physical land. Like, you put your flag on the ground. I owned England. It's mine. I own it. And now all these immigrants came in, and now I have to leave. Which isn't actually the case.
I
but
still don't think he's right.
Man, let's just say he's wrong in whatever scenario he's possibly talking about.
Even whatever scenario the person believes, like, this is me. It's like, well, it's not actually you, so you really can't be right.
Yeah.
You have this, like, dogma of, oh, this is me. Ready? This is your boyfriend. Wear cowboy boots, mustache, you're gay. Okay? And you wear, like, you wear stereotypical shit. You're gay. That's your identity. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, obviously I'm stretching it out a bit, but it's the idea of, well, yes, the masculine outside, yes. The external things around me, you're going to tell me who you are and what you believe in.
It's magical child thinking. It's just on the surface for you. It's square peg goes in the square hole.
Sure. Like me dressing a certain way means I like a certain type of music.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Or I talk a certain way.
Today, we seem to have no idea who we are. We're rootless. We've become wanderers. Perhaps we'll also become seekers.
That's actually a good thing, existentially. Right? You're supposed to ask yourself, who the fuck am I? If your answer is, I don't know, if your true answer is, I don't know, you're supposed to go looking for it. Now, most people might run externally, but they're really shaping something internally. Right? I like this, I don't like this, but that's shaping something in here.
Yeah.
We're often told that being an American, or a Briton, or German, or any European nationality, is about being dedicated to a collection of abstractions and buzzwords. Democracy, freedom, tolerance, multiculturalism. But a nation based on freedom is just another place to go shopping. It's a country for everyone, and thus a country for no one.
You don't know what freedom is.
Yeah, you really don't know what freedom is. In fact, I think you're telling other people to buy into your argument without any, existential investigating of who the fuck am I.
And that's not freedom.
That is not freedom.
That's collectivism.
Also, who you are being passed on like a baton through history.
Yeah, like I have no choice. Like that's what he means by destiny. That's why I was like cringe. I'm like, what?
That's also a lack of freedom.
It's called collectivism.
Now, for you personally, this might all work, and that would be an honest expression of freedom. This is what you really like. But to tell others to do it, it's contradicting.
It's what he likes.
Yeah.
It's like, do you really know who you are yet? So how could you really like this? I wonder.
I don't. It's philosophy. We don't bother with that stuff. We just look at someone and tell them who they are.
There's no break.
Yeah. We got a minute.
It's a country in which we ourselves have become strangers.
No, 17.
Man doesn't live and man doesn't die for abstractions like freedom. Man lives and dies for a homeland.
That's also false. Man lives and dies.
Not for freedom, but for a
homeland.
Well, who's dictating what's a homeland? Unless it's free people choosing it.
Sure.
That doesn't make any sense.
So again, we're not talking about freedom, we're talking about collectivism.
Yes.
For a people and its future. For beauty. For the power of being part of something bigger than oneself.
See, this is reminding me of...
This is straight up religious shit.
This is reminding me of the guys talking about, white consciousness and black consciousness. White spirit, but it's like, what?
That is no place.
There's only one set of beauty. There's only one set of this.
No.
Who are we? We aren't just white. White is a checkbox on a census form. We are part of the peoples, history, spirit, and civilization of Europe.
See what I'm saying? it turns into spirit.
Yeah, it becomes like a religious ideology.
Which turns into their downfall. Because nature's like, oh, spirit, huh? I'll come knocking at your door later.
Yeah.
See what happens.
It's like, like the planet, right? Jupiter, right? Jupiter? Astrology.
Pluto.
Fuck. Pluto. It's like, hey, you're getting kind of fat. What's going on? What's this over here? Your curtains are shit. Just opens them. Why are you hiding the lights? Ah! Just starts shitting on your fucking like wallpaper and crap. And your look at their carpets. Why is there fucking like holes in them? What's going on?
This legacy stands before us as a gift and as a challenge. For what our ancestors took for granted, we must discover. We must renew.
I'm just saying that looks like a dick-shaped object or a dick-shaped hole in the wall. Yeah. I'm just saying. Now it really looks like a dick.
I've seen too many. I've seen too many. I've seen too many.
I'm just saying.
I've seen too many textbooks. Like you just great first day of school. So it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that.
Looks like DJ Academics like chat room and shit.
Chicken bougie academics.
I'm out.
Some might say that this task is impossible. But nothing necessary is ever impossible.
So look at my dick.
So long as we avoid and deny our identities. At a time when every other people is asserting its own.
Children.
We will have no...
By the way, they're dumb as fuck too.
Yeah.
At least their ideas are. They know the right answer, just not,
I think all these things come from like maybe a possibly genuine, like I'm trying to do the right thing, but I'm being dumb.
No, a lot of these kids are conditioned on Disney movies. They know what's up, right? Then they get new conditioning in college. Oh, you fucking square.
Are you PC, bro? I'm not PC. You just see my gender, bro?
Sign me up. I'm not scared.
My guys, come on.
That still looks like a dick shape.
It does.
I'm just saying.
No chance to resist our dispossession. No chance to make our future. No chance to find another horizon.
So people are dilating. That sun. It's like,
I guess the real question is...
The sun's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's like the sun is setting on your ideas.
I'm going down.
Oh. Alright.
Are we ready to become who we are?
Oh my god. This is a joke.
Yeah.
Fire. Oh, the rise got bigger. Rise? Reich?
Stop.
Reich?
Subscribe, comment, and as usual, which we'll probably get from his fanboys, a thumbs down.